Hello, my name is Lori Jordan, and I'm the Marketing Director at the Water Environment Federation. In today's topic, my Water Leadership Institute teammates will discuss using advanced technology to make intuitive, data-driven decisions in the areas of workforce planning and predictive maintenance.
Hello, I'm Charles Wright Jr., Chief of Electrical and Instrumentation for Hampton Roads Sanitation District, also known as HRSD, headquartered in Virginia Beach, Virginia. At HRSD, our vision is to ensure that future generations inherit clean waterways and be able to keep them clean. In my role, I believe it's critical that we as an organization provide future wastewater professionals with the tools and resources necessary to support our vision while being financially responsible with ratepayer funding. I will discuss leveraging traditional software platforms such as ERP, CMMS, and BI to strategically align workforce development goals with operational and maintenance needs. These systems can add value and provide vital insight to your organization's management team when assessing staff competencies and identifying training needs. Let me explain the purpose and benefit of each software platform. ERP is short for Enterprise Resource Planning, and it's an application that automates business processes via a central database that collects inputs from departments like human resources, accounting, supply chain, sales, marketing, and manufacturing. The system has several modules, but for our discussion, we will focus on the human resource management module. Put simply, an ERP system helps unify people, processes, and technology across an organization. CMMS is short for Computerized Maintenance Management System, and its core functions include scheduling maintenance, tracking work orders, managing inventory, and maintaining historical maintenance records. Now imagine integrating pertinent employee and asset information from these systems via a business intelligence platform, also known as BI. The BI platform allows management to visualize real-time data metrics via dashboards and KPIs. This leads to improved decision-making backed by data regarding personnel competencies that directly impact efficiencies driven by your O&M requirements. Let's explore one of the practical uses of these integrated systems' ability to manifest the desired results. It is well known that today's workforce is young. In 2020, only 32% of the workforce 25 years or older had 10 or more year tenures with their current employer. The key driver to this attrition is retirement. An employee that is eligible for retirement, who we'll refer to as Braylon, has been a key contributor and a high performer throughout his career. He possesses knowledge and intangible skills he has gained through the years, which has paid dividends to the organization. Once Braylon retires and leaves with that valuable wisdom, there will be a noticeable knowledge and skills gap. An organization can use the BI platform to identify those unique competencies possessed by Braylon, which contributed to his team's overall success and performance. The BI platform can track employees' competencies and evaluate the risk of declined knowledge within the workforce, allowing management to take insightful and timely mitigating actions. Keep in mind that all data is not necessarily good data. Therefore, in some cases, it is not worthy of tracking to inform effective decision-making. Within 3 to 5 years of Braylon's expected retirement, the management team can employ a strategic transition of his area of responsibility. As the subject matter expert, Braylon will move into more of a mentor role in the field rather than the go-to person to execute tasks or resolve problems. This will allow the junior employees or apprentices to shadow Braylon and gain the knowledge firsthand. This mentorship initiative will aid in the transfer of knowledge and expedite the growth of competency in the younger workforce. In addition, management can also use data gained from the BI platform to customize training for their employees to exploit their strengths and leverage the existing competencies within their workforce. So, for years, we've used personnel soft skills data like Myers-Briggs to build effective collaboration among teams. Today, we can use these software systems in a similar fashion, but instead to enhance the technical competencies necessary to operate and maintain water and wastewater facilities well into the future. I'll now turn it over to Mr. Hollis for his segment, which focuses on the benefits of leveraging synthetic aperture radar for leak detection in underground water and wastewater piping.
Thank you, Charles, for the introduction. Hello, I'm Andrew Hollis, Vice President of Business Development and Marketing at Slater Infrastructure Group. Much of my work involves maintenance of water and wastewater systems. So, I like to swim, but I was shocked to learn that the United States loses so much water each day from water main breaks that we could fill 9,000 swimming pools. 9,000 swimming pools a day. What can we do now to save this water so we can all keep swimming in the future? The solution is data. And as my friend Charles put it earlier, you need to gather valuable data. For years now, drinking water and wastewater teams have implemented asset management programs that help them track and understand lifespan and capital costs of these resources. Water industry infrastructure owners should include continuous assessment of asset conditions across infrastructure under their control, with the goal of prioritizing investment utility decisions on a comprehensive suite of data. But the question is, how do we get this data? Synthetic aperture radar. As infrastructure ages out and degrades at an accelerated rate, the need to use the best data solutions to inform asset management programs will be key for resource efficiency. Synthetic aperture radar is being used in places around the world to detect potential pipe leaks before they happen. Using electromagnetic or microwave domain, this system determines range, angle, or velocity of objects and uses materials like the wet ground to reflect signals, which bounces images to a satellite. Leaks are detected by using these signals to determine location of wet ground. Developed by a company called Utilis, the monitoring service has been available since 2015, implemented in different areas throughout the country and the world. This award-winning technique has now been used in more than 100 projects worldwide and is growing in popularity. So for the use of this, what is the return on investment? With the water industry needs estimated to cost more than $1.7 trillion through 2050, it's imperative that we do something now to make sure that we're using and protecting our scarce resources, both our human capital and our financial capital assets. ROI on such systems has been shown to reduce operating costs, and additionally, we would have the potential to save so much water. Clean drinking water that's now being wasted because of broken pipes. And at the end of the day, one of the largest assets that we have to replace are these drinking water pipes. It's a massive undertaking because they have been around since the early 20th century in the United States and have reached their finite end-of-life cycle. So as we move forward, it has become vital, absolutely vital, that we have these water utilities thinking on grand scales to be able to increase resource efficiency. Using technologies like synthetic aperture radar, implementing better data-driven solutions will help us to do that and to move forward into a much more future-proof water utility world. Thank you.